Hey everyone, welcome to another Haze Reverb video, and this week we have a new unit which is going to be Special Armor Chiaki. She's not limited because there's no limited sign below her name. Plus, also this is like the same skin as in this section here. Normally, if it's a limited unit, you will have a different skin on this one, which is going to be the one that you get for free. But yeah, she is not limited, which means you could get her in the standard battle later on anyway. So I wouldn't bother playing for her. Not only that, I just don't think she's very useful, but we'll go over her kit anyway. So she's a heavy type unit, which means she does spend a time charging up. She has no instant charge and no sniping ability, right? So she has the same damage ignore as Blur. I actually haven't seen it in action yet, so I don't know how it actually works. But yeah, based off last week, or my guess last week was that it goes through the invulnerability banners that some units will have, like the block one attack basically, or one or two attacks depending on which unit it is. I think it goes through that, but I don't know for sure. If anyone has tested it, let me know. I would be interested to know if that is the case. And then she has targeting, so similar to units like Lifer, Hank, those sort of units. She can mark a unit, and then all units after her will focus fire that unit. And she also reduces their armor, which helps them kill the unit as well, right? And then she has immunity to control, immunity to weakening. She also gains crit damage when, based off the number of marks she has applied. And then if she doesn't kill the unit and they're below 50%, then she'll do a follow-up attack, and hopefully that will kill the unit. Most likely it will, but I feel that this kit is not particularly exciting. So my recommendation is both skipping this one and also the third banner, and just wait and see what next week brings us, right? I think even if they announce like a mediocre unit next week, I would still skip both of these banners and just continue waiting. No rush to really use your pools. Just save it for a unit that is worth pulling for, right? So yeah, that is the new unit for this week. Then we have Joint Crusade as a new event. I haven't like really looked into it yet. I will do a budget team, but that will probably come out tomorrow. I just need some time to get through that. I actually haven't been doing too much this week in terms of Haze Reverb, mostly because Power World 1.0 came out. I don't know if anyone follows that game, because I know a lot of these people watching me are playing gacha games, but I've been a big fan of Power World since it was first released as early access, and I've been playing like on and off ever since. And because it went 1.0, I've been spending the majority of my time playing that over the past few days, which also means that I haven't gotten an update for the spreadsheet yet, but it is still something that I do plan to work on. I have some ideas, especially now that the Crusade raid has come out. I'll probably do like a general guide section on there. I'll try to get that out probably tomorrow while I work on we're figuring out the budget team for the Joint Crusade. So yeah, may as well do that at the same time, and I'll hopefully get that up by the weekend, right? Then additionally for this week, we have 2 new over limits. So we've got Rosalind. I have leveled up their gear just to check it out. Now for Rosalind, she basically what happens with her is that this skill is an enhanced version of the previous one. The previous one has like a lower scaling. I forget exactly what it was, but it's something like 12% or 11%, and then it goes up to 15% scaling, and it adds on this heal block, I believe. So the heal block will dispel heals and then not like stop them from gaining heal over times for 9 turns, right? Then the second upgrade will further increase the scaling of this one to 17.5, and then add a second dot that will scale for 5%. Right? Now, dots are pretty underwhelming still, I feel. Maybe there'll be a fun like dot team eventually. Maybe someone will try it. That would be the only real reason to work on this unit. I don't know if it would still even be worth it, because she's an SR unit. Like her stats won't be as good, but who knows? Like maybe there will be some fun dot team that someone will try out and maybe it will work. But I'm not planning to find out personally. But up to you if you want to try that out. Then Lifa also got a over limit. So her one here is probably even worse than the Rosana one. So she will gain some like heal over time, right? To I guess give a bit more survivability. I mean, technically she's a guard unit, but no one really uses her as a tank. If you're gonna use her, you're mostly using her for the mark ability, right? So she has like the priority target thing, which also reduces stats. So if you're gonna use her, you'll be mostly for that, and the over limit doesn't improve this at all. So I would probably also skip this. I mean, like if you're gonna use her, she's already usable like with her current skill kit, because you're using this ability, right? But generally speaking, you're not really going to use her for much. She's a very niche unit. There's been like one case I've used her in the past, which was for one raid boss that was like the whole idea of that boss was to use the weakening effects, right? So like this reducing the stats. That was like the one time I've ever used Lifa, really. So yeah, apart from that, not much use. Then Ria I've completed the story to grab her to check out what she does. Again, she's also like a pretty underwhelming SR. So she has multi-hits. She boosts herself with a bunch of damage stats. She's like a guard unit that's supposed to be a DPS. Then she has a bit of resistance, but it's not even that high, right? And then she doesn't have an over limit. Stats are like health, attack. Also, to get these resonance gears for her, you have to buy it directly from the commander's office, which will cost you the materials, and that's kind of limited resource as well. So yeah, again, I wouldn't bother building her. But I wanted to mention her because she's a free unit that people will get at least to rank 9 just purely off the free reverbs. But again, she's just going to be sitting on the bench pretty much. Then there's also the main story has been finally released, right? Or at least another couple of chapters, right? So chapter 13 and 14 are released. I would recommend to try to get this done as long as you've already done your side story shop. Then use your stamina this week to complete the main story, because you all want to do it. The reason is because there's also another new event here. If I can find it, this one here. So Navigator Guard Squad Assemble. You would already be able to claim a whole bunch for the previous story campaign, like the chapters that you've completed. And then there's more for all the new chapters, of course. And then there's a bunch of extra ones to get more currency based on the number of times you are doing the main story. And then there's a shop here, and of course there's going to be glittering reverbs, there's some tickets, the violet reverbs, some stamp potions. You want to get most of this. It's like basically another side story where like shop, right? It's pretty much got the similar kind of things that you would expect from it. So yeah, and you have about 3 weeks to complete this, so I guess it's not like super rush, but you may as well do it while you have the spare stamina to do so, because who knows, you might have to spend stamina next week on a new event. So yeah, good idea to do that. Then finally, there's going to be a new battle pass. I think it's already reset, and then there's a new skin for Odora, which you can buy from the shop if you want to, but she's also part of the box, right? So you can get that if you want it. There's also a couple more skins. You can check the shop. I think it's only one. Aside from Odora, there's one other skin. You can check that in the shop at your own leisure. So yeah, that is it for this week. So yeah, this week I will try to get some more videos out over the next couple of days for the Crusade raid. And also like one spreadsheet update before. I will be busy over the weekend, so I want to get that done before the weekend, and then we'll see how we go next week. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.